What a beautiful day to go to Epcot for the International Festival of the Arts. The festival just started a couple days ago, and I have a couple hours before work, so I wanted to come to Epcot to finally go to the festival and get some food. I always love doing the expression section, paint by numbers mural, but I don't know what that's going to look like when it's raining. I don't think I've ever thought about that, but I'm parking right here. This works out. It was absolutely pouring down just a minute ago, so I'm going to take that as a good sign that hopefully the rain has stopped. But I'm here to get some food and just walk around Epcot and go to Communicore Hall. Actually, there's something pretty exciting happening in Communicore Hall. Maybe I need a haircut. Security called me ma'am. Anyway, here I am inside Epcot for the Festival of the Arts. It seems like the sun is starting to come out, so that's good. I'm hungry. I just got a raindrop just directly in my mouth, and I'm literally just submerging myself in water. What is happening? Spaceship Earth is busy over here today, so my first stop's going to be around the corner. I'm going to get a wristband for the festival, a gift card wristband. So I have bad news. They're using the ribbon still. They're not using the bungee band. I'm so sad. This is such a bad quality, like, wrist gift card bracelet to have. This falls off so easily. It's not that it's completely unsecure. It's just you can't like extend it to the vendor whenever you get to a food booth. Looks like this is the progress on the lounge that's going to be coming to Spaceship Earth. So I actually came to Epcot a couple weeks ago. I wanted my first video of the year to be like a big challenge, and I thought that I could do it. What do you think? Well, I think I can ride on the roller coasters today at Disney World. I think I can do it. But unfortunately, I could not do it because I did not check my blockout dates. I wanted to do a roller coaster challenge where I tried to ride every single roller coaster. This was when Big Thunder Mountain was still running, but I had blockouts, so I couldn't do it. And then I also wanted to do like a nighttime challenge because this was a day that there was like 3 Fantasmics, so I wanted to do like a nighttime challenge where I watched Fantasmic and Happily Ever After and Luminous all in the same night. But again, I had blockouts, so I couldn't do that either. It's difficult being a cast member sometimes, but I'm here now and I want to eat some food, so I'm gonna go over here. I should have gotten a festival passport, so I'm gonna grab one at my first booth. I'm going to end my day back over by the Paint by Numbers mural, I think, and then Communicore Hall. There's a lot going on over here. A test track, the canopy is completely gone. So over here, there's a bunch of art booths. Is this a booth over here, a food booth? Yes, it is. So the sun has definitely started to come out, but this is the deconstructed dish booth. They have a deconstructed BLT and a deconstructed key lime pie. I'm not gonna be getting anything here, but I did pick up a passport to use at the other booths. So yeah, I'm gonna go to my next booth, which should be over here in the Odyssey. So this is Figment's Inspiration Station. There's a popular popcorn bucket this year, as always. As far as food though, they just have like snacks, like cakes and pastries. All right, I'm going to backtrack a little bit through the showcase back over here. All right, this is Fictional Victuals. They have a squid ink pasta, a charred octopus, and then a black cocoa brownie. I'm gonna get the octopus. It's starting to rain again a little bit, but this is the charred octopus with crushed fingerling potatoes, Kalamata olives, capers, and romesco sauce. So I guess I'm just gonna go directly into the octopus. I almost dropped it. That would have been awful. Or would it have? I don't know. Oh my God! Don't put your plate on a trash can. That was for the thumbnail. That is actually delicious. This is great. Whoa. There are a lot of flavors there and spices that I can't really articulate, but very complimentary. It was great. Something you probably have to eat it before you think about it. This is El Artista Hambriento. They have a carne asada, a croqueta, and then a natilla de maize. Anyway, continuing through Mexico now to my next booth, which is going to be China. I do have to go to work today, so I'm not going to be getting any drinks. I'll save that for whenever Brennan and I probably come back on like a nighttime trip. I'm gonna go around the other side of the booth just to see what they have, or to see the pictures of what they have. I like the pictures. This is the Painted Panda. They have a General Tso's chicken shumai, a hargo, and then an egg tart. That's interesting. So I'm not gonna stop here now, but probably at some point. All right, I'm heading into Germany now. I have absolutely been bypassing all of the art, which is sad. I'll have to come back and appreciate this more later. Look at this like vintage art though, of all the parks and just like the characters. So it might have stopped raining for now, but it is very windy. This is the Pastoral Palette over here in Germany. They have a red wine braised beef short rib, whew, and a pork and white bean cassoulet, and then a Black Forest cake. All right, I think I'm gonna go eat over here by the Snow White meet and greet. The characters at their meet and greets, they do have like paintings next to them. So this is the red wine braised beef short rib with parsnip puree, broccolini, baby tomatoes, and balsamic glaze. Also, there was like a palette cookie That was back over there like in the African outpost. I absolutely love balsamic glaze. And that beef was braised. Damn, the food at the Festival of the Arts is comparatively more expensive, I think, than other festivals, but if it isn't absolutely delicious, that meat was so tender. It's interesting, the lines for the food booths are actually pretty short, but then over here for like beer, it's pretty long. Never mind, this line is incredibly long. Over here in Italy, at L'Art di Mangiare, they have a mozzarella fritta, a tricolore, and then a hazelnut s'more cannoli. I don't know how many more places that I'm going to stop at, but I'm almost halfway around the showcase. Over here in the American Adventure Pavilion, they do have Disney on Broadway, which is always a very popular performance that they do here. One of the coolest shows you can see in this amphitheater. I'm heading over to the booth to see what they have, but I'm going to try to spread out what I'm getting today at the festival. I just really don't like this. Why did they do this? It's probably cheaper, right? I can only guess that's why they did this. So look at this. So there's pretty much no line at all over the artist table. Over here they have a deviled egg trio, a chicken pot pie, and then a hummingbird cake. That pot pie was tempting me, but I found some other stuff in here that I think I'm definitely going to want to prefer, at least this trip, which those booths are going to be all the way back at the front of the showcase. I'm heading over to Japan, though. Also, Mitsukoshi does not have any Pokemon cards. I just checked. I just wanted to appreciate the art. It's relevant to the festival. See? But over here in Japan is the Goshiki booth. They have taiyaki, a wagyu bun, and then a sushi donut. These are all delicious. We always want to get art whenever we come to the Festival of the Arts, but our home is absolutely exploding in just all different kinds of art. Over here in Morocco is the Tangerine Cafe. So I'm going to go over here really quickly. This menu isn't particularly interesting to me. They have grilled kebabs, a stone-baked Moroccan bread, and then an avocado coconut custard tart. The crowd is really picking up over here. I don't know if this has to do with the weather or what. There's a bunch of different booths for paintings. But I'm going over here to this booth. This is the Bronte and Vivito and Canto Cocina. They have a chorizo and potato and banana. They have a spicy soup, and then a passion fruit-filled mango cheesecake. That all looks good. One of these days, maybe, I'll learn how to pronounce things. Maybe I'll have like the foresight to actively look into the menu somewhere and pronounce things accurately. I'm probably gonna start speeding things up a little bit because I gotta go to work very soon. So over in France is L'Art de la Cuisine Française, maybe? They have the creamy bread bowl, which Brennan absolutely loves that. They have a puff pastry with duck, and then an escargot in chocolate. Oh my God. A few more food booths, and then I can head over to Communicore Hall, which is what I'm really excited about. Yeah, it is definitely a busy day today. I don't know if like the crowd just sort of dissipated that for a little bit, or the weather dissipated the crowd a little bit, but it is busy. There are a couple of food booths that are over by the World Showcase Promenade over here, and then over towards Communicore Hall that I really want to go over to. The weather keeps seemingly threatening like it's going to continue raining, so hopefully it doesn't. So this is Gourmet Landscapes. They have a citrus braised beet tartare and then a wild mushroom risotto. That is delicious. Over here are the Thomas Kincaid Studios booths, which this is some of my favorite art just at the festival. In general, I love Thomas Kincaid. I never show the menu over here at the refreshment port. It does have like seasonal festival offerings, but there's a caprese poutine that looks awesome. All right, so I pretty much made a lap around the festival. I'm heading over to Deco Delights just to look at the menu. They have an almond frangipane cake. And then again over here, there are more art booths, and over there is the Center Festival of the Arts facade. So this is Pop Eats, and over here they have tomato soup. Two different kinds of tomato soup, which this is one of the best things ever. There's a bit of a long line over here, so I think I'm gonna go over to my final booth, which is right over here. So I'm sad, this is the expression section, and it's currently closed. So these are the different murals that will be painted throughout the festival. And this is cool, where you would pick up your paint over here, and then this is the wall, like right there, but I'm going to the Craftsman's Courtyard over there. I like how they did this year. This is the first year, I think, ever that Epcot has not had construction walls. So the fact that they just put this right here is absolutely perfect, but it is closed due to the weather. Also, this is not my last booth over here. There is one more over at Communicore Plaza, Communicore Hall. But at the Craftsman's Courtyard, they have a beef Wellington-inspired croissant supreme, and then a cast iron roasted PEI mussels, and then a roasted bone marrow. Oh my God, I'm gonna get that. So this is the beef Wellington-inspired croissant supreme with creamed spinach croissant pinwheel, mushroom gorgonzola ragout, mustard grilled flank steak, red wine sauce, and pickled mustard seeds, and that looks like a lot. There's live music over here in Communicore Plaza, but I'm gonna go ahead and find a place to eat this really quickly. There's even more art over here too. There's art everywhere. All right, I'm taking my bite right now. That's good. Thought it'd be a little bit soggy. It's pretty flaky, but yeah, that's great. Ooh, There's the mushroom. I'm eating a lot of, I don't want to say weird food. It's unusual to me, but it is delicious. But this is the final food booth over here. I think so. Opening bites, which I'm pretty sure I'm going to be coming back for, I think, all of this. There's a soft shell crab slider, a cheddar and chive scone, and then an enchanted rose. There's even more art booths over there too, but I'm heading inside Communicore Hall. So this is the Once Upon a Stage Broadway exhibit, and this is the exit. I'm not sure if there's going to be a line, but I guess I'll walk around the building and find out. So in the passport it says, Once Upon a Stage, 30 years of Disney on Broadway. Experience the magic of Broadway both on and off the stage in this walkthrough exhibit celebrating 3 decades of Disney on Broadway. Discover costumes and props from your favorite stage musicals, then venture behind the scenes to see how the classic animated films The Lion King and Aladdin were reimagined for the Broadway stage. So there's no line, which is great, but I don't have a lot of time. So I'm just gonna walk through really quickly and then come back with Brennan definitely to experience this. Oh my God, this is so cool. This is what people wanted with Communicore Hall. Look at all these costumes and props. Okay, I absolutely want to go back and read every single one of these like information plaques here. This is the Pumbaa costume. What? Here's the costumes for Aladdin over there. And then the lamp. This is the lamp. Can I touch it? Wow. And then there are more props over here. This is so cool. Oh my God, I wish I didn't have much of a time constraint. This is the lineup of who's performing in Disney on Broadway. And look at these costumes. This is so cool. They're costumes from Aladdin and Hercules and Frozen and Newsies and The Lion King, The Little Mermaid, and Mary Poppins. That was probably the quickest walkthrough ever. So I'm already excited to come back and just take in more of the details of this exhibit. The specifics of these models here are just so cool. Okay, I'm heading out now. I am so glad that I could just walk in and just walk through this that quickly. I was convinced there was gonna be like a very long line. I wonder if Opening Bites is like a play on opening night because this is like a Broadway exhibit. All right, anyway, I'm heading out of Epcot now. I wanna come back and see that exhibit. I wanna see more live performances. I wanna look at all the art, but this is the shortest festival, or one of the shortest festivals, running from January 17th through February 24th. I presume the construction over on the other side of Spaceship Earth is for the lounge, right? That's coming this year. Regardless, I didn't really get rained on really at all, which is great. And I had some delicious food, so I'm happy. And I did not lose my stupid little gift card. I also need to come back and do the Animation Academy and the Paint by Numbers mural. Those are my favorite things to do at this festival. So thank you for coming with me to the Festival of the Arts this year, which started a couple days ago. But I'm glad that I was able to come. I just ate food today, but this festival is more about art and performance. So to come back and experience all that I did not get to experience today, which was pretty much everything, I really would like to do that. So thanks for watching. I will see you soon. Have a great day and goodbye.